You get a phone call from your doctor, and your doctor says, "Hey, Mr. Smith, we need you to come into the office." And you're probably wondering, why do I need to come into the office? I just went for a routine checkup. And he says, "Hey, we would love for you to come into the office and have a conversation." So you make an appointment, you go into the office, and the office, there's nobody in there. There's nobody waiting or anything. You're like, what the heck? And they call you back immediately, and you're like, this is unusual because this is a doctor's office, and that's not what doctor's all about. You gotta wait every time you go to the doctor. Doctor calls you on in, "Hey, Mr. Smith, come on in, have a seat." "I'll rather stand." "No, you should probably sit for this one." "All right, I'll have a seat." You sit down, he says, "Mr. Smith, you're dying. You got 6 months to live." And your mind is swirling. You're wondering, like, what? What am I dying from? Why me? And then there's probably going to be a lot of regret. There's all this regret going through your mind. And you're probably wondering, why didn't I go after my dreams? Why didn't I go after everything that I was possibly able to go after? Why didn't I go after the ideas that were implanted in me that I thought I had enough time to accomplish? Why didn't I tackle my dreams? And you're probably gonna go home, and you get home, and maybe you're married, and you tell your wife, like, "Honey, I got 6 months." "Oh my God, what's going on? What are you talking about? Is this a joke?" "No, it's not a joke, honey. I got 6 months." "What?" "Well, explain it to me." "Well, the doctor said that I had a terminal illness and that I was dying." Is there anything we can do? Is there anything that we can extend this? Can we change your diet? Can we? He said there's nothing that we can do. "Well, I want a second opinion." That's automatically what's going to happen. Want a second opinion. But what's going to happen when you get quiet is you're going to go through your mind, and you're going to go through the regrets of life. You're going to go through regrets because in 6 months, the ideas and the passion and the dream that you had is going to be buried in the dirt with you. And it's nobody else's fault except your own. Don't blame him. Don't blame her. Don't blame your wife, your kids. This is your fault. It's your fault because you thought you had time. You thought you had time to live, that you were going to live till 75, 85, 95, whatever it is. You thought you had time, and you ain't got no more time. You got 180 days. What would you do differently? Would you hug your kids more? Would you tell your wife, "I love you" more? Would you hold her when she needed you? Would you go back and say, "What is something that I can get done before these 180 days are up?" What dreams, what legacy, what passion, all of this stuff is going to go through your head. And trust me, I'm only talking about this because I used to have a terminal illness of my mind. My mind was focused on the partying and the drinking and doing everything I wanted to do except for following the visions and the passions that I had in my life. I can only blame me. I can't blame my dad, my mom, my siblings. I can only blame me because I thought I had enough time in the world, and then time passes you by. There's 5 years, there's 10 years, there's 15 years, and you wake up and you're living in a place that you don't want to live in. You're driving a vehicle that you don't want to drive. And you're still pissed off every freaking morning you wake up. You wake up pissed off because you ain't happy about life. How about that? Waking up pissed off. I used to wake up pissed because I got to go to 2 jobs, 7 days a week, just to make ends meet. But you know what I was doing? I was sick in my head. I had a terminal illness in my head because I didn't want to do what was difficult. I didn't want to educate myself. I didn't want to stop partying. Partying was life. You know how people say ball is life? Partying was life. 4 or 5 nights a week, I'm partying, I'm drinking. I'm doing my thing. I thought I was living the life. It was truly an illness. It was a sickness. I didn't know that I was killing myself by putting all over drinking. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 drinks. I'm talking 1 or 2 drinks within an hour. I didn't know I was killing myself mentally. I was killing time. It's a terminal illness to kill time because you can never get it back. You can make $1 billion, but you can't make more time. Time is valuable. Time is something that we all run out of. So imagine if you started living your life like you had 180 days to live. What would you do differently? What distractions would you eliminate from your life? What people would you eliminate from your life because they're not serving you correctly? What are the people? What phone calls would you make to say, I love you, I care about you, I'm sorry? What would you do differently if the doctor said you had a terminal illness? Would you possibly start eating different in hopes that we could reverse some of this stuff? Because it seems like people don't take action until the doctor says there's something wrong with you. You're gonna die. You need surgery. You need to be on medicine for the rest of your life. Oh, I don't want to be there. I'm so scared. Where's that sense of urgency? Imagine waking up every single day with that sense of urgency, knowing and believing that you have a dream and you only got 6 months to accomplish that dream. You would put in every part of your being. You would give it everything day in, day out. That is how we are supposed to be living life. You are sick in the head. You have a terminal illness if you do not live life like you got 6 months to live. That you don't go after your dreams and your passions with so much tenacity, so much fight, so much drive until you reach the goal that you are trying to accomplish. Live life like you have 6 months to live, because time is valuable, and you will remain sick with your terminal illness for the rest of your life if you do not make a change in your life. If you want to continue to unleash the power within, stay tuned for next episode. But until next time,